Hi there gamers, welcome to some EGX Rezzed coverage on mygameslounge.com. We had a fantastic time when we went down to London to see all the cool indie games at EGX Rezzed this year. We met some developers we've known for a while, we met some new ones, and we played some incredible games. Now we've brought you some exclusive interviews from EGX Rezzed, and we started off with some from Monstrum and Team Junkfish, as well as Sublevel Zero, the cool 6 Degree of Freedom game. Now today we've had a few interviews. We've had Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns, we've also followed that up with Eden's Star, and lastly we spoke to Versus Evil guys on Torrent and Kin, which looks awesome. Now we're going to look at Dex, a cool RPG adventure game.
So I'm here with Jan, who's developer on Dex, who's going to tell us about the game. It's a 2D RPG adventure. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the game and what players can expect from it?
Yeah, so Dex is basically a 2D Cyberpunk RPG. It's a Metroidvania. That means that it's kind of like open world with a lot of exploration and a lot of paths and doors and like areas are unlocked when you get a specific implant. They're not unlocked, they are reachable once you get specific implants or upgrades. A part of that, it's an RPG with a main storyline that you can follow, or you can do the side quests. So pretty much it's like an RPG light.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a Skyrim killer, but pretty much for, especially for gamers who like sci-fi and cyberpunk stories, it's a large open world to explore, meet the characters, and enjoy.
Yeah, what I was talking about with another person when I was playing it was that your choices directly affect which characters in the game survive or what happens to their story. How does that work exactly?
It's when there is a quest or side quest, you can generally choose which path to take, and especially at the endings of a lot of quests, you can choose, like for example, there's a bad guy who killed people, and you can kind of let him go or hand him to the police or kill him yourself, and sometimes it has even some indirect consequences.
Cool, right. So the game's been in development for a while now. How close is it to being ready to go?
It's been in development for over 2 years. Since last August, the game is available on Steam Early Access, and we are releasing the final version in April, probably the later part of April. So this is kind of a beta testing for us. Most of the content and features are already in place, but we have a lot of bugs and like little details here and there.
It's not just you, everyone else is saying the same thing, so it's not just yours. What's the reception been to it like from the people at Rezzed today? What have fans been saying about the game?
It's been nice. We're not a typical expo game that you can pick up in 5 minutes and then play it for 5 minutes.
You need to sit alone and play.
So pretty much like over today, in the past 5 hours, we got like 6 people who played for like an hour, and then other people are coming and watching because it's a big screen. So it's really nice. I think the game is for, you know, it's not a game for everyone. It's not like a party game or casual game. So I think that it has its customers, or like the gamers who are attracted to it are generally happy about it. Yeah.
Awesome.
So going back to the point you raised earlier about the indirect consequences, how far do you go with planning those indirect consequences? If that character does that, that means that happens to that character. Is it a family tree? How do you plan for all of those indirect consequences?
Yeah, generally what we try to do is that we try not to overdo it, because that way it wouldn't be doable in a small studio. There's 10 people working on the game, so it's very small compared to like Bethesda or some bigger RPG guys like CD Projekt. The main idea is that we try to offer player the choices that he should have in reality, and offer at least 2 or 3 diverse choices.
Yeah.
So that means like a good solution, bad solution, or killing someone, letting someone go. Generally it's not black and white. Sometimes it is a bit, but a lot of times it's really that you have to decide about what happens to a character who is neither an angel, neither nor a devil. So we try to limit that, of course, because if it's choices all around, and if it influences half of the game, it wouldn't be doable for an indie team. But I think generally people are, some people are actually really thinking about like you know, like, oh god, like this guy is really bad, but like should I kill him for that? That's nice.
That's cool. It's looking really, really good. It's great to see some feedback. Are you guys looking to expand further? Is it just going to be a PC game, or is it going to go to consoles as well?
Yep. At the moment, we are focusing on the PC version, so it's available on Steam Early Access. A part of that, we have a console version. We started with Ouya, the small micro console. But a part of that, like, the main idea is now that we finish the versions which we have in the works, and we plan to release on consoles, like the major ones, in autumn this year. But
excellent.
It's not yet, everything is not yet confirmed. The only confirmed one is Wii U, because we had a Wii U Kickstarter goal.
Yes.
So Wii U is confirmed, and yeah, but we are definitely looking into PS4 and Xbox.
Awesome, brilliant. Well, looking forward to playing that. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us, and we'll speak to you again soon. Cheers.
For more EGX Rezzed coverage, get yourself to mygameslounge.com/EGX.